Okay, here we go. Another video here. Here we are in beautiful Orange County, New York, where I live. People think of New York, they always think of the city. But most of New York looks like this. And I love it. Whatever. Here's my 86 Buick Regal. I got it in an estate sale. I saw this car sitting there and walked over to take a second look. I came around, I saw the T-type wheels, a bunch of rubber on the tailpipe. I thought this is going to be interesting. There's a little insight here. We got GSX on the back, stage 1. Nice bumpers on this car. Paint's not perfect, but decent. This is the metallic rose red, or whatever they call it. It was a color you can only get on a limited. This is a limited. This was originally a 307 car. In a minute, we're going to see what it's got in it. Coming around. Original interior. Of course, door panel's a little faded on the top. What else is new? But no rust on the bottom of the doors. I mean, really, no rust anywhere on this car. Come inside. Shut this door. You got your stock dash. Of course, he had put stage 1. I say he, I didn't build this car. The man that passed away did. And he did an awesome job. Headliner is really nice. Back seat. You can see it's been the Muscle Palooza. Got some A-pillar gauges. Let's fire it up and see what happens here. A little cold, you get a little pop, and now it caught itself. Here you got power windows. Important window works. Less important window works. Got that from one of my favorite YouTubers. Power locks. Let's see. They work. Blinker. She's blinking there on the dash and outside. There on the dash and outside. Tilt wheel. Of course, I'm trying to film that with one hand, but it works. Horn works. Tack works. Nice oil pressure. All right. Now you can hear. Take a listen to this bad boy. Still up on a little high idle. That temp gauge is not correct. It never goes below 160. She don't want to kick down yet, but you can hear. It is badass. All right. Let's shut her down. Let's see what's responsible for all that beautiful sound. Okay, we have a 455 big block Buick. The heads are been done to stage 1 specs, that's why I have stage 1 everywhere, and then ported. Got some big old headers, aluminum radiator, dual fans, hooked to a thermostatic switch, and they work. New battery. I mean, this thing is just, piece of that polishing cloth there. She is just clean, clean, clean. No rust. We do have a crack in the header panel here. That would have to be addressed. If I keep it, I'll address it. If I sell it, the next guy can fix that. But chain holding the motor down. That's some old school right there. Got a little on and off switch here. Turns that little light on. Cool. Washer fluid. This being a limited, going back to the interior for a second, has pillow back front and rear seats. They are power, but the thing moved. The motor on the seat is turning, but it's not moving the seat. But just a cool car. This also has a turbo 400 trans with a converter. I don't know the converter specs, unfortunately. I didn't find that paperwork. A Grand National rear, so it's an 8.5-inch 10 with 342 gears. So she'll cruise down the road, not too bad. You're not screaming the hell out of it. Nice bumper, nice grille. I just put brand new Mickey Thompson drag radials on the back, because I would like to take this to my local track, which is Island Dragway, and give her a run and see what we could do. I did find, let's look in the trunk here. Don't I have the most professional videos you've ever seen? Oh well, I do my best. But I have cool cars. Alright, you look under here. I don't know if you can see that, the sun's shining, but there's just no rust. The original paint, some of the original stickers. That's not an original sticker, but I'm sure that one is. Looking in the trunk, it's got the X braces, what you would find in a GNX. There's your fuel pump relay. It has an electric pump. Look at this car. Up here in the Northeast, we don't find them like this very often. When we do, it's like gold. Looking through here, just has a lot of part numbers for gaskets and stuff that he used. Here I got some tickets from receipts from the track. From which one is this one from? Raceway Park from 2009. The car ran 11.9. There's another one 11.9 and another one 11.9. So pretty consistent. If you wanted to bracket race it, I mean, and then this is just all the paperwork on the engine build. And I'm moving that this way. Look at this trunk. It's just perfect. You got your full-size spare. I love it. I say that to all the cars in my videos, but I love them all. This one can be for sale if anybody's interested. DM me. This is what? The end of August 2025. He raced this car, I guess, fairly regularly. You got your Musclepalooza stickers. Of course, you can peel those off. You got your bullet mufflers. Like even your lower trim. It's like brand new. What a great car. Front disc, of course, drilled and slotted rotors. I would say the only thing about the braking is with the cam being so big, when you're at a standstill, you got about 2 stabs before the pedal works, but it's like hard as a rock. So you may want to put a vacuum canister in it if someone buys it. But the 455, she ain't leaking. She's pretty dry. See the video of Underneath. She's dry. I just changed the oil with a Wix filter and VR1 Valvoline. The booster and master are new, but with the choppy cam. Now when you're driving along, you won't notice a difference. The brakes work fantastic. It's just when you're slow. You got the 455 sticker. Very cool. I moved the battery before, but very cool car in my opinion. Let me know what you think. Let me know if anybody's interested. I over says how much. I'm looking for $15,000. It's a rust-free car with a ton of performance work. You look on the Underneath video, you'll see the tubular rear suspension, tubular uppers on the front, all sorts of sway bars and everything to make this car perform in a straight line very well. You couldn't build this car for anywhere near that money. If not, I'll keep it. I do love it. I don't really want to sell it, but I can't keep them all, I guess. Let's see how she shuts here. It's got the Buick Performance Group. It covers over where you took the thing out there. The AC box. Soak it in. It's just a good solid car. I guess I don't shut up about it, but it just is. It's something you don't find around here all that often. Hey, and the hood struts work just fine. Alright, hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you next time. Alright, here we go. Let's get underneath this bad boy and see one of the reasons why I bought it. Starting out here in the front, I added new bumper supports, bumper brackets, new fillers in the front. But you look at this car, she is just super duper rust free. It's a clean car. Get under here, a large sway bar, looks bigger than stock. I'm sure it is. Has another brace here in the front, I believe was added. Pretty dry, a little wet on the pan, nothing crazy. It's the bottom of the big old 455. Got KYBs in here. Let's see, can we see those? And of course, disc brakes in the front, drilled and slotted rotors. New tires I put on this car all the way around. Motor mounts look good. New Wix filter. And continuing on. Big old headers. Looks like they might have had some kind of coating on them at some point. It's worn off. Small starter. I mean, just look at this frame and everything. It's just, I live in the Northeast here, so this gets this gets us really excited. All right, you got your, let's see if I can get this. If you see that in there, your aftermarket torque converter. I don't know to install, unfortunately. As I said, the man that built this car had passed away. I bought it from his family. But there's your Turbo 400. Nice deep pan. Big beautiful long tube headers into 3-inch exhaust. Aftermarket cross member, new trans mount. And then a little do flippy up there that makes the speedometer correct, and it is correct. We got a drive shaft loop. Looking here on your frame, she is just in nice shape. Looking on the floors, we got no rust at all. I don't know where this car came from, but wherever it came from, it must not have salted the roads. Okay. For mufflers, we got some Dynomax 3-inch. She is clean though. We got aftermarket lowers, aftermarket uppers. Not the greatest welding job there. You got your 3-inch tailpipes. Got your KYBs there. Sump tank. Up under here, new bumper brackets in the back, aluminum, very clean, no rust to be found. Even has the airbag in the suspension to make her launch straight. You got your TA Performance cover and a giant rear sway bar. That thing is beefy. This car, even on the street spinning, goes dead straight. All right, on to the next.